Alright everybody, welcome to my chaos of desk that I have here. Any of you hardcore model car folks will look at that and about cream your jeans. I got the rest of it, just never finished it. So this is the AMT 41 Ford Custom Woody that I got in the mail from one of my YouTube fans for my birthday. And I'm going to do just a basic what's in the box. So start with the body. The roof has a texture to it. The wood grain on the side has a texture to it as well, but there's also decals that fit those spots, so I haven't decided. I got to figure out how it is I'm going to paint this, but it is a round 2 AMT kit, so it does have some flash. The body was actually really clean. I already flashed the body because there wasn't much really to it. You go over to the hood here, and I mean, it's of decent quality. Focus. That's always fun when they connect the hood like that. Let's see, got the inner fender wells. There's the interior tub and bottom of the chassis. It's decent. There's only a few issues, real issues with flash in this kit, and for an AMT, it's decent. There's the seats, the rest of the interior. And just a note, I think I built one of these things once before. I flashed those little buttons off. Yeah, you need those buttons. And if you cut those off, it makes it almost impossible to put the interior bucket together, because you put the whole interior inside of the body and everything together before you put the body on it. Anyway, comes with a surfboard, windows, tires. Come over here. It's just a standard Ford flathead motor. There's your dashboard pieces, your radiator, battery. Looks like the oil filter. If I had to guess, some piece of the suspension. It's been about 25 years since I built this kit, because they've been around for quite some time. Radiator hoses, intake pieces, flatheads that are neat. Come over here, you got your rear end assembly, your I think these are ladder bars if I'm not mistaken, and your exhaust, your frame, if I'm not mistaken, that's actually a toolbox. I haven't really looked at the directions yet, so this is where we start getting into some of the stuff that's going to need flashing, but in which, for those of you who don't know, flashing, it's shaving off all the extra pieces of plastic, like that, where you kind of got to whittle the part out of the plastic. But given that this kit has been in production for a bazillion years, you can't expect it to be flash free. Just thankful that they still make it. So you got your chrome steering wheel, bumpers, your straight axle suspension for the front. It does give you an option for a custom bumper or stock overrider bumper. Your front grille, your side grills. Those are, can't tell if those are hubcaps. Anyway, now, well, maybe they would have. No, those are the headlight buckets. Excuse me. And you got your wheels, your headers, your wheel backs, your fan assembly. That one's a hubcap for the spare tire that goes on the back. I remember that. And then the front engine cover. The only thing that I am sort of kind of disappointed about in this kit is that when they made this kit, when I bought it when I was, oh hell, I was probably your age, kid. If I'm not mistaken, this engine came with chrome flathead valve covers and not unpainted ones. But I can deal with that all on my own accord because I still have that motor. Then it comes with a nifty little miniature model box that you can cut up and put in the little diorama with the built car. All this random, we'll send you a catalog. They're a pretty straightforward set of directions. The one thing that I like about the Revell monogram stuff more than I do about the AMT is that it has a parts list and tells you what every single part number is. So if you're looking at something, because oftentimes you'll get a parts tree, like you'll have, say, something like this that will go to 2 or 3 different kits, and sometimes there's parts on the trees that don't go to the model that you're building, and you're trying to get everything painted while you got a wet brush, and you look at it and you can't figure out what it even is. So you can go over to the directions and it'll tell you. But AMT doesn't, AMT and MPC don't do that. But then you got your decal sheets, your woody stuff, your surfboard decals, random hot rod stuff. I like the little thrush guy. You know what's funny? Actually, well, it was Thrush and Mr. Horsepower. The David Finnegan from, or Mike Finnegan, excuse me, from, or no, David Freiberger. Hates those stickers. Those stickers remind me of being a kid. They were on everything. Anyway, this is something a little bit different. I'm going to be working on this probably in the next couple of days. I may have to actually make a trip to Michael's because I've only built one model since July, and it's the end of April. Anyway, that'll do her for now.